July 2024, a video was uploaded against former Mr. Beast member Chris Tyson titled, "This video will make you hate Chris Tyson," exposing her past inappropriate conversations with minors and interactions with the internet's most degenerate artist, Shadman. This particular video went viral, leading to a significant amount of backlash not just against Chris, but Mr. Beast, as people questioned whether Jimmy knew of Chris's degenerate behavior. July 22nd, a tweet would go viral from a user named Dogpack404. "I worked for Mr. Beast, Ava Chris Tyson is the tip of the iceberg."
My name's Dawson. I worked at Mr. Beast from February to May of this year, 2024. Chris is the tip of the iceberg. I heard many times that Ava Chris Tyson is a major liability, but they can't get rid of her because she's already threatened legal action and she knows too much. And when all this information comes out about everything that she knew, everything other people know, I promise you on everything Mr. Beast has done.
2 days later, in Dawson, aka Dogpack404, released a 53-minute video on Mr. Beast titled, "I worked for Mr. Beast, he is a fraud," exposing Mr. Beast for the following: faking videos, rigging challenges, running illegal lotteries, fraud, and being disingenuous about the ingredients in his chocolate brand Feastables. The video received high praise from audiences and currently sits at 15 million views. August 8th, Dogpack released a second video titled, "I worked for Mr. Beast, he is a sociopath," bringing on a man named Jake Weddle who spoke about how he suffered mentally and physically from one of Mr. Beast's challenge videos. The second thing exposed was Mr. Beast had allegedly knowingly hired a registered sex offender to compete in one of his videos. After Dawson exposed all this, the hate for Mr. Beast grew even more as other channels began making videos covering more allegations against Jimmy. Dogpack404 essentially led the charge against Mr. Beast, though the support for his actions would begin to decline upon releasing a third video. August 29th, Dogpack uploaded a third video on Mr. Beast titled Mr. Beast's Secret CEO, where Dogpack stated that Jimmy's cousin and CEO of Mr. Beast, James Warren, had allegations of domestic abuse.
I heard that he's very aggressive. I've heard him referred to as a psychopath who screams at people and hits his girlfriends. There's allegedly domestic violence charges that were filed against him. And I say allegedly because it turns out there's a lot of people in North Carolina named James Warren who assault their girlfriends, I guess. So I'm still having people look into these cases.
As well as stated that the producer of Mr. Beast, LaCoya Hill, had allegations of assault. Dogpack then updated the audience on James Warren, stating that he no longer believed the domestic abuse charges were against Jimmy's cousin, but an entirely different James Warren. This caused Dawson to receive backlash because his research on James Warren consisted of researching James Warrens living in North Carolina and then pinning the ones with criminal records onto Jimmy's cousin. So Dawson slandered James Warren's name and never apologized for doing so, especially when he commented under his third video that he believed everything in his third video would age well. Another YouTuber who joined the charge against Mr. Beast was Rosanna Pansino, who initially covered allegations of contestants being abused on Jimmy's Amazon show Beast Games. Rosanna later collabed with Dogpack in a video titled Mr. Beast Digitally Removed Hospital Leaked Video, where the two alleged that Mr. Beast had run a crypto pump and dump scam and exposed CGI use in his philanthropic videos to make his charitable needs look more impactful. Rosanna and Dogpack then created a second video titled Mr. Beast Knew All Along, 1000 plus leaked messages. The same video that tarnished not only Rosanna's, but Dogpack's credibility. In this video, Rosanna and Dawson exposed Mr. Beast's work group chat showing how Chris Tyson had shared a nude photo of Ivanka Trump when she was allegedly 13, which constitutes a CP. A day after this video was released, Dawson admitted on Twitter that he found out the actual photo of Ivanka was taken when she was 18. This caused further backlash against Dogpack because this is something Dawson should have known before releasing this video. What Rosanna and Dawson basically covered were how Jimmy, Chris, and the other group members sent edgy memes to one another in this group chat. This video was essentially a giant nothing burger, as sending edgy memes is not wrong or illegal. Instead of it making Mr. Beast look bad, it just made Chris Tyson look even worse. The reason Rosanna brought these messages up is because she believed it was inappropriate for Mr. Beast to make these types of jokes due to the fact that he makes kids content. In my opinion, Jimmy does not make content solely for children. In fact, I would argue that Rosanna's content is tailored more towards children. It's also important to remember that this was a private group chat. Jimmy never made these jokes public to his apparent child audience. I'd argue that what Rosanna has done is worse because she has uploaded a video to her child audience discussing allegations of CP distribution. As I saw it, it seemed Rosanna and Dogpack were desperately trying to find and expose something on Mr. Beast. Had they been genuinely committed to producing a quality video, they would have made sure to verify Ivanka's age beforehand. Things would then get worse for Dogpack as commentary YouTuber Soggy Cereal took notice of Dogpack's behavior and briefly criticized him in a now deleted video Soggy made on slop content, also sharing how an employee at Mr. Beast shared their negative experience working with Dogpack, alleging that he was rude to a prep chef and that he suggested weird video ideas. Dogpack denied these claims on Twitter, though Soggy Cereal had not yet finished exposing Dogpack, as in November 2024, Soggy Cereal released an over hour-long video criticizing and attempting to debunk all of Dawson's claims against Mr. Beast. After watching Soggy's video, Soggy did debunk several allegations against Mr. Beast, although there were several other allegations Soggy did not fully debunk. For example, Dogpack showed a recording of an ex-Mr. Beast employee who was secretly recorded speaking about how Mr. Beast's team were allegedly trying to expunge a registered sex offender's record. Soggy ended up interviewing the ex-Mr. Beast employee, who stated that what he stated in the call was not true and that he was just discussing rumors. The problem with this is we don't know if the ex-employee is telling the truth or not. He could be lying to Soggy, trying to cover his tracks out of fear of possibly getting sued. That's not me stating that is the case, it's just a possibility. Soggy exposed how Dawson had at many times lied and manipulated clips completely out of context to make Mr. Beast look as bad as possible.
Showing out of context clips and snippets is something that Dogpack does a lot, by the way. He also did it with Mac when Mr. Beast asked him what he was gonna do with the $800,000 he won.
What are you gonna spend the $800,000 on? I've got 3 friends of mine, childhood friends of mine, and they don't have a lot of money. I'm gonna make sure they don't have to worry about money anymore. I mean, my life's changed now.
Oh wow, he's gonna give it to his 3 less fortunate friends? Well, that is so kind. Let's see what Dawson made of this.
Bathrooms.
What are you gonna spend the $800,000 on? I mean, my life's changed now.
Yeah, I'm sure that $800,000 is really going to change your life.
Oh, he cut that whole part out to insinuate Mac was gonna spend it on more bathrooms in his huge mansion that he didn't even have.
Now, while Soggy did prove this, he contradicts himself in his own video by doing the exact same as Dawson. For example, after Soggy proved Jake Weddle's war crimes statement to be nothing but a joke, he states that Jake and Dogpack insinuated it wasn't a joke.
Just to be clear, I'll show the clip of Dogpack's 13 million viewed video again, in which Jake and Dogpack clearly insinuated it wasn't a joke.
And I go up to my friend, my good friend, and I go, they're not turning the lights off. He goes, what? That's a war crime. We're not allowed to do that to terrorists. 24 hours breaking the Geneva Convention, I guess, is what we're doing.
But if you go back and watch Dawson's video, he did state that he did not believe it was a war crime.
Which, you know, I'm sure this isn't like technically against the Geneva Convention on torture because he wasn't technically a prisoner. Like, he could have left at any time, but because of the extreme pressure to stay in, it's not really a reasonable expectation that he could have just, you know, walked out.
There were also a couple instances in Soggy's video where he did not entirely debunk Dogpack's claims of the videos being fake. For example, Dogpack claimed that a clock used in one of Mr. Beast's challenge videos was fake. Soggy then exposed an image on the set proving the clock was actually real.
This is a real-time video, meaning that time elapses the same in the video as it does in real life. And the timer is clearly added in post.
Okay, this is just getting embarrassing at this point, but you sent me this picture, Dawson, to seem more credible by proving you were on the set of a video, and if you look real closely at the picture that you took, you'll notice that it's a set from the 10-minute video where you can see that the timer was in fact not added in post.
While Soggy did prove it was real, it doesn't debunk the fact that the timer could have been edited to either make it look as if the challenge took longer or shorter. In conclusion, Soggy Cereal's video wasn't perfect overall, but it definitely did disprove many of Dogpack's claims. One of the main criticisms from audiences was that when Soggy Cereal conducted interviews with Mr. Beast's employees where they spoke about Dawson, it was revealed that his flights to the US were paid for by Mr. Beast's team, which viewers saw as evidence of bias in favor of Mr. Beast. However, while acknowledging bias is important, bias alone does not automatically discredit Soggy Cereal's video. It's interesting how the term biased is being used now, but not when Dogpack made his videos. Everyone involved in this drama with Mr. Beast has biases. Soggy even acknowledged in his video that whilst a lot of what Dogpack stated was false, MrBeast was not entirely off the hook, as Soggy did conclude that the first illegal lottery was in fact illegal, as well as the fact we are yet to know if MrBeast actually committed insider trading as investigated by CoffeeZilla. So how did Dogpack respond to Soggy Cereal, you may wonder? Well, after Soggy Cereal's video, Dogpack never responded. In fact, he completely left the internet. He ultimately took down his third MrBeast video and tweeted for the last time on November 14th. Around the time Soggy Cereal made his video, Oompaville uploaded a video interviewing Jimmy about all the allegations surrounding MrBeast. Oompaville then asked in the interview if Jimmy was going to sue Dogpack.
I mean, what do you do if someone's just spreading misinformation about you and, you know, just causing harm to your business and like getting it to the point where you might have to potentially fire people because it's costing you so much revenue? It's like, it's not fair to the people in my companies, you know what I mean? It's
okay, so yes.
They're not done drafting it up, but once they're done, more than likely, yeah.
Okay.
So either Dogpack is preparing for a giant lawsuit against MrBeast, or preparing a response video to Soggy Cereal, or preparing to make a fourth video against MrBeast, as this is something he's hinted at doing after MrBeast responds. I honestly have no idea. Dogpack404 was initially praised by audiences for his exposed videos on MrBeast, however later completely tarnished his respect and credibility after two awful videos and an exposed video made on him.